What's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to show you why it is a mistake to focus too much on your goals. So, if you want to achieve anything in life, what then should we focus on? Welcome to my channel, Words of Wisdom, and here we go.
Wow!
The conventional wisdom says that the best way to achieve anything in life is to set specific time-bound goals. In particular, SMART goals, which stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timed. But let's be honest here, we have all set goals, SMART or not, that we failed to achieve. And I'll be the first one to admit, I failed at a lot of my goals. It was only after reading Atomic Habits, I realized that my results have little to do with the goals I set, but almost everything to do with the systems I followed. So, what exactly is the difference between goals and systems? To quote it from a book, goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results. For example, lose 20 pounds is a goal, and run 5 miles a day is a system. Pass the exam is a goal, and study 3 hours a day is a system. Read 30 books is a goal, and read 20 pages a day is a system. To put it simply, goals are the final outcomes and systems are what you can do now to increase the odds of those outcomes. So for the interesting question, if you completely forget about your goals and just purely focus on your systems, will you still get results? For all the hikers out there, if you forget about the view at the top and just focus on the hike, will you still get to the summit? I think you would. Goals versus systems is essentially telling us to focus on the journey and let the destination take care of yourself. So, if you want better results, forget about goals. Focus on your systems instead. Here comes another question. Is goal setting completely useless? Let's hear it from the author himself.
I should say goals do serve a purpose, right? It's not that they're useless. They are good for setting a sense of direction and clarity, so figuring out where do I direct my attention, and they're good for filtering. And what I mean by that is it's very easy as you go throughout life for people to come to you with a different opportunity, or you find out about a new area that you're interested in, and you start to say yes to things because, oh, this is new and exciting. But if you have a goal, it's much easier to say no to the things that intrude, right? So if you're training for the Olympics and your friends want to go to the bar, it's very easy to say no because your goal gives you a much cleaner filter to determine, does this move me in the direction I want to go or not? So those are things goals do well.
That's right. Goals are good for providing a sense of direction and clarity. Is what I'm doing helping me to achieve what I want? Without a clear goal in mind, that would be a difficult question to answer. However, here are the two problems when you spend too much time thinking about your goals and not enough time creating your systems. Problem number one, goals carry a more negative mindset. Every Olympian's goal is to win the gold medal. However, if you become too fixated on the goal itself, you fall into this trap of either or false narrative. Either I win the gold medal or I'm unsuccessful. Either I get the job or I'm a failure. Either I reach the goal or I won't be happy. It is unhealthy because you focus too much on what you haven't achieved instead of the things you can control in the present. On the other hand, successful people follow systems, not goals. Every time you apply your systems, whether you be exercising for 30 minutes or reading 20 pages a day, you are improving, you are learning, you are getting better. Every time you apply your systems, you win because you did exactly what you intended to do, and you defeat procrastination. And even if you fail to reach your ultimate goal of winning the gold medal, you still won in terms of being the person who is dedicated to your future success. And guess what? Getting second place in the Olympics is not that bad at all. Problem number two, when you focus too much on the goal itself, change is only temporary. In 2018, I was training for a full marathon for the first time. For months, I was hitting the track every day, rain or shine. My goal was to finish the race in under 5.5 hours. But the funny thing is, as soon as I crossed the finish line, the training stopped. I immediately went back to my old eating and sleeping habits, and within a few months, I gained back all the weight I lost from training. I came to the realization that I was running purely for the marathon itself, and there was nothing left to push me forward after I achieved the goal. As a result, the change was short-lived. I was back to my old self in no time. So the question is, how do you make a good habit stick for the long haul? Well, obviously, goal setting is not the issue here. I was committed to the race, but I was not committed to make running, exercising, or eating healthy a top priority of my life. When the race was over, so was all my motivations. The lesson here is that in order for a change to last for good, we need to switch from this goal-oriented mindset to a goal-less thinking. Real change shouldn't be about accomplishing any particular goals, but about committing yourself to a system of continuous self-improvement. And that does not always require having a goal. My dear wild viewers, what is one important goal to you right now? And have you turned your goals into a system of daily routines? Life is a journey, not a destination. The only way to enjoy the journey is to embrace the process. Focus on what you can do now, what you can do today. If you want to write a book, focus on reading or writing something daily. Want to lose weight? Focus on eating right and exercising daily. Want to ace your next exam? Focus on studying daily. If you have a system of getting better each day, the truth is, the score will naturally take care of itself. Ultimately, building a good habit is about building a good system. Next time, if you're having trouble changing your bad habits, the problem is not you. The problem is your systems. We don't rise at the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. At the end of the day, it is your commitment to the process that will ultimately determine the level of your success. Wow, that was goals versus systems. In order to get results, you need systems, not goals. But my goal today is to ask you to share this video and subscribe to my channel. Please also leave a comment and let me know what systems you have to improve yourself daily. Thanks for watching Words of Wisdom, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next
Wow!
video. Peace out.